Okay, so I literally just finished making a video about JayStation's Ouija board thing with his supposed dead girlfriend, and as I'm in the process of making that, information's literally like just still coming out nonstop. And he actually deleted all the videos that had to do with his girlfriend, and then he also had some stuff leaked on other channels, like text messages from Alexia proving that she's alive. He also leaked one of Alexia's friends' numbers out on the internet because she kind of gave up his secret and the lie that was going on. She proved that Alexia was still alive, and a lot of stuff has happened. And then in the meantime, he actually uploaded a video, and it's not exactly an apology video, but it's more of just kind of a long explanation of what's going on. But he still has loads of ads on it, so he's securing the bag. But I mean, if you're going to be getting views, you might as well be getting money. I'm not going to hate on that too much, but it's still kind of messed up that he was making revenue on his dead girlfriend, supposed dead girlfriend I should say. Basically in this video he explains that he did this all so that he could help grow the Stream Team channel, and it was already pretty obvious because he was just plugging the crap out of that channel nonstop, and it made sense when he mentioned it in his explanation video, I should call it. And he explained that he just wanted Alexia to have a nice YouTube career ahead of her, so he came up with this pretty delusional thought of faking her death to promote that channel. And it was very messed up, and I'm just glad that he kind of talked about it and that he actually mentioned something, because in my last video I didn't even think he would. So props to him for actually mentioning this. He didn't exactly apologize to us, but he at least explained what was going through his mind. And I think as a YouTuber, sometimes the hustle can really get to you, and it can really mess up your mind, which is why like a lot of YouTubers have mental health problems, just because social media is pretty messed up right now and it really messes with your mind. And I think especially when you're as big as him and you're making videos so often, like the clout and the views, it all gets to your head and you do stuff that you regret. So I think JayStation actually regretted this. He made a long video and he was being real. Like if you watch the video, you could see that this is genuinely him. He's not in like the stage personality that he's had in all the other videos. And I think this was the exact thing that he had to do to save his career. And there's actually a lot going on that could really screw up his career. Like he might be serving jail time, but I'll go over that more in a little. In my last video I actually mentioned that in order for him to basically save his channel, I thought he had to make an apology video. I think this explanation video is as good as we would get, but I do think he did a good job addressing a lot of the issues. And it was pretty interesting how much he said about himself, and it's also hard knowing whether or not I should trust what he says, but personally he's acting like he's never before. He's being genuine, acting genuine, so I feel like he's telling the truth in this entire video, which is good. So he actually might be serving some jail time. He showed a clip where some cops came to his house. I think he lives in Canada, so the laws are a bit different than here in America, but basically there's a warrant out for his arrest because Alexia has supposedly called the police saying that JayStation attacked her with a weapon. And since he has previously been a criminal in his like childhood basically, this is really affecting him differently than it may affect a standard person. So JayStation says that he was recording the Ouija board video with her. She was helping him out on that. And then he edited all night, he went to bed, and then the next day they're just acting normal like nothing ever happened. And then she kind of threw something at him like, hey, my dad doesn't like these videos, blah blah blah. And then he just didn't really think about it because her dad isn't a YouTuber or whatever, so he just didn't really take his word for things. And he went to bed and he wanted her to wake her up at 2. He woke up at 4, realized that she was gone, and then a little bit later the police were knocking at his door, at least supposedly, and he got notified that there's a warrant out for his arrest. He thinks that he's going to be serving a lot more jail time than I would guess. I don't think things are going to be as bad as they are. He says that it may take a year to get through all of these trials. I really doubt that, because if this is obviously fake, then you're in the clear, my guy. So Hopefully these charges are fake. If they are real, then that is awful, and I'm sorry, Alexia, but this whole situation was just messed up. From the beginning, this should have just been something you should have avoided, and obviously ImJayStation sees that now, so I don't need to tell him twice. One thing that was kind of interesting was that ImJayStation was mentioning that he still wants to get back together with this girl who supposedly reported him to the police and ruined his YouTube career. ImJayStation thinks that he's not going to be able to post for a bit because he might end up being in jail. So there's always that. So basically ImJayStation might be taking a break on YouTube for a bit because of possible jail time. Things did not work out so well for him, and as you guys can see, sometimes the clout and all the views can really get to your heads. So my biggest advice to any small YouTubers out there like me, or big YouTubers if you're watching, don't let the numbers get to your head. And at the end of the day, these numbers don't really mean that much. Anyways, if you guys found this video informative or anything like that, make sure you drop a like down below because it helps the YouTube algorithm actually share things, which is always nice as a YouTuber because people actually watch the stuff you spend so much time making. Also, if you're watching still, make sure you go ahead and subscribe because I make videos like this all the time. So anyways, I'll see you guys on the next video.